afternoon.
Good evening.
Goodbye.
That'll do. No, hello. You haven't seen much of us recently. Really, I suppose you should be talking about this rather than me, I think. So I'll leave it up to you.
Start with a weekly health watch.
Oh, go on then.
I've not been well. I have not been in work. I have had pain attacks that the doctor said was gallstones, but I said it can't be because I don't have a gallbladder, but they said it certainly can be because you can still get gallstones.
Gallstones in your
bile duct. So that's added to the list of things they're looking for. So they put me on these wonderful tablets which made me incredibly poorly. They stopped the pain attacks, but there was a whole host of side effects, which then I needed taking off those. Then I was told to stay off work whilst we see what happens with the adjusting of medication. And I have an ultrasound coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's really quick, isn't it?
So that was very quick.
Yeah, so, brilliant.
Yeah. It's been pretty horrible. And then in the middle of it all, my grandma died. So she was in a care home. She was 94, which is a good age.
Is she 94?
Very good age. She'd had dementia for quite a long time. So
and she'd been without your granddad for
over 10 years.
Yeah, so she'd been without him for a while as well, hadn't she?
So that's the 3rd August in a row where I've lost a family member. And then I didn't really want to film anything. So
well, it's understandable.
Certainly didn't want to be in front of the camera. Yeah. Yay, August.
Yeah. Hooray for August.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it in a nutshell,
isn't it? That really is a nutshell, but that gives you the gist.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, food-wise, there may have been a couple of days where I just went, food, let's eat, let's go out, let's eat.
What was that then? Because you'll have to remind me.
We went and ate, when Abby was meeting her cousins, we went out and ate then. We had the seafood. It was quite a good choice though, the seafood platter.
Oh yeah.
But there was chunky bread with it and sauce.
Yeah.
So we kind of, last year when I lost Dad, I was just face planting everything the year before when I lost my brother. Same story. I didn't want that to happen again this year because there seems to be a link with loss and me just eating everything in sight. So I wanted to break that cycle. And yes, we did eat out a couple of times, didn't we?
Yeah, but like you said, it was more...
But I've not brought blocks of chocolate, which I did last time. I mean, I think being poorly's helped because I've not fancied it.
Yeah,
but
it's been a lot healthier option.
Yeah.
We've still been writing things down. We've still been following the plan. So.
But I really did just want to do my best to not go off track. And then this week, I had to go to group.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Yeah, for the first time in...
Well, last week I was off sick. So I weighed at home last week.
No Zoom meeting.
No Zoom meetings, they've stopped.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure why, because the numbers are rising, but there we go. So last week I was off sick. This week I did actually go in and completely forgot that you have to keep your shoes on and have my clumpiest shoes.
Yeah.
But it was nice to see people I hadn't seen in a long time. And have a chat and a catch up.
You've also got a new consultant though, haven't you? So yes. This is the first time that you've physically seen her.
Yeah.
Face to face.
Yeah.
You've seen her. Yeah,
and I'm kind of... I didn't stay to group because I don't feel comfortable. One, I don't feel comfortable because of the COVID situation. And two, I just didn't feel well enough to stay for the whole group. So I just went and got weighed and left. The consultant actually seems really, really lovely. I mean, she's got a hard act to follow because our old consultant, who's just retired, was there for over 20 years and much loved by absolutely everybody. So she has got a tough act to follow. But yeah, she's probably the first consultant other than the one that's just retired that I thought this could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you've got to be able to gel with your consultant, haven't you?
Yeah.
Which is not always, I don't know because I don't go to group, as you probably know.
Yeah. But we'll see. So that's the last 2 weeks in a nutshell. Isn't it? And you've just been brilliant.
Have I? How? How have I been brilliant?
You've been feeding me good food.
Feeding.
Yeah, I'm all about food.
You've been feeding me. Yeah, I think it's just a case of pull together as and where you can, really, isn't it?
Mm.
And very lucky in the sense of what I think, in a way, that we make a good team.
Yeah, we do.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So, anyway, enough of all that.
Okay.
Actual weight losses, gains, maintains, and things. Because we didn't actually, obviously, because of everything that we've just talked about, we didn't weigh in last week.
We didn't do the film, but we did weigh in
So,
at home.
yeah. What happened there? What happened with you there?
Last week. This was the board.
Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah.
So if I remember rightly, I'd gained a half a pound, and I was playing about with this bauble here, and I didn't want to. I don't want to fall off.
You do a lot of playing about, don't you, with things?
Yes, I don't want to.
Baubles, sausages, carrots.
Yes. I never got to do that because I got poorly, so I have to buy more carrots.
Oh, the carrot thing. Oh, great, more carrots. Yeah.
Yes. This end. Anyway, last week when I stepped on the scales, I had lost half a pound, which then brought that back up to a pound. Okay.
Hope you're following.
Yeah. So last week I lost half a pound.
Yeah. Well done.
This week, thank you, I weighed on the scales in my clumpy shoes.
Fully clothed, obviously, because I'm sure they'd probably throw you out if you took your clothes off.
Well, I don't wear clothes at home when I weigh in, obviously. I don't even wear my hairbands, my hair clips and all that.
No, take your glasses off.
Yeah.
So you can't see what you're actually weighing.
Do you know I didn't take my glasses off today?
Well, you don't need to trip up anyway.
I have done in the past.
Yeah, I know you are.
Okay, well, anyway.
You didn't take your bra off and hand it to a small child to the right of you?
No, that was somebody else.
All right.
In the past.
That's good.
Anyway.
I'm glad to know you didn't do that.
I knew it was going to be a gain purely because of the fact that I'm fully clothed and shoes and what have you. It was a gain, however, it was only half a pound, so we're back to where we started before I got ill, which actually isn't too bad. And had I not been wearing all the clumpy shoes and heavy clothes, that probably would have been a loss.
And everybody was screamed and ran away.
Thanks. Cheers, hon.
Just saying. Anyway.
Given everything,
you would have lost.
I would have lost.
You just said that, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
Given
that's
everything,
a shame.
though,
that's a shame.
To have come out of these last 2 weeks the exact same weight as when we went into these last 2 weeks, I think I've broken that cycle.
Yeah.
Of comfort eating and.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I said, being poorly did help. So. Yes, your turn.
There's really not much to say with me, to be honest with you, because if I was at Target, I'd be doing really well now. I'm not at Target. I'm probably, what am I? I'm 11 stone, 10 and a half. I want to be 9 stone.
So 11, 10 and a half.
So 9, 10, 11. So you know, I've still really, ideally, I've got nearly 3 stone to go, really. But I cannot shift it. I don't know what's going on, but I can't shift any of this weight, and it's been like this for weeks. And I keep saying the same old thing, and it's starting to get boring, really. But I think because my fibromyalgia's kicked in, I've been taking lots of tablets. This week, I have tried my hardest not to take as many tablets. To cut a long story short, I've stayed the same. I stayed the same last week. I stayed the same this week, apart from like the odd quarter of a pound where I've like lost. It's like I got on the scales this morning and I'd lost quarter of a pound. The week before I'd gained quarter of a pound, which I don't count because, well, it's very difficult to put quarter of a pound on my board for a start. And I don't even think Slimming World will deal with quarter of a pound, will they? It's either half a pound or and above. So yeah, so I'm maintaining. It's not really what I want, but
Yeah, but you know what happens? You get that whoosh effect. It's happened time and time again when you've had weeks of maintain or very little.
Yeah, but I mean, but this is. I must admit, this has never happened. When we were doing Slimming World before, I didn't maintain week after week. Even when I was at Target, I didn't maintain week after week after week.
Yeah. Now you are. So now you're going to get a whoosh effect.
So I don't know what's happening. I'll tell you what crossed my mind, and it was very fleetingly. I thought to myself, maybe I should call Target. I don't know if I don't think it's a good idea really, but I thought if I call Target, then maybe I wouldn't think about things too much, and then suddenly, because that happens quite often with people, they call Target and then the weight starts falling off again. I don't know. Maybe it's a psychological thing.
What happened when we called Target last time?
Well, we put it all back on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I don't want that to happen either. So I don't know. I don't know. Like I said last week, my priority over the last few weeks has been just to get better, really. I'm definitely getting better.
You're better than you were, much better.
Yeah. I think the fact that you've not been well has kind of pushed me into doing more, which I think has probably helped to a degree. I think.
Well, I could have a very long recovery if you want to carry on. I think the weeks where we've had the best results are the weeks when we hit the recipe books. Yeah. And we do 3 to 4 recipes in that week from the books that we know are speed-filled, sin-free or low sin.
Oh, yes.
And so I think that that's what we're going to have to do, because now I am a little bit better. I've got no answers medically, but
no.
The appetite's back.
The thing is, though, we've also got more, and I'll just show you this quickly, Slimming World books, because Claire Mortimer, who is also on Savvy Slimmers page, is actually local to us. She actually used to go to one of the groups.
We met in Slimming World group, yeah.
In the group.
Yeah.
Hi, Claire. Hi. And thank you very much, because Claire had lots of Slimming World books that she wasn't using anymore, and donated them to us. So we're going to now be able to share them with you, and this is one of them. And it's one that we haven't had before.
I've wanted this book for so long.
Take 5 second helpings.
Yeah. Because we really enjoyed the Take 5 book.
Yeah.
And it's budget friendly. And quite often I found we had to make something else to go with it.
Yeah, because
whatever it is.
Yeah, it's more of a sort of like your main, and then you need something with it possibly.
So.
But we're gonna use this book this week because we missed our recipe last week.
We actually really missed doing it, didn't we? We're like, there's no viewer's choice to do.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Well.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Yes, do please.
Okay, so the first option, remember you have to pick which one you want to see us make, and we will make it for you. Is called the Naked Steak Burrito Bowl, which should look something like this.
It won't, but it
never
should.
Does.
It should. It won't.
It is sin-free. 5 ingredients, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's the first one. The second one.
I don't remember actually.
Kidney beans.
I don't actually remember choosing that one.
Okay. Well, you chose these this time, so. The second one, what's that word?
Parmigiana.
Pork parmigiana with roasted cabbage.
I think it's always a good idea if you can pronounce what you're eating.
Yeah. So that's the second one, and this one is 2.5 sins per serving. Okay.
I really like the thought of the pork. I'm not sure about the cabbage, but you know, go with it.
Okay.
That's the speed bit.
Yeah, that's the the bit that you need to be eating.
Yeah, you've got to eat that bit.
And the last one, which I also can't say, what's that one?
Oh, dolce latte.
Okay, so you can tell Kath picked these, can't you?
Dolce latte. Something like, no, I can't remember.
Squash, lentils, and a sings.
Dolce latte. Isn't it? It's like sweet milk or something. It's cheese, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So that's the third option. And this is 3.5 sins per serving. So as we're going along the options, the sins are getting higher. So from back to front, option 3 is the dolce latte with squash and lentils for 3.5 sins. Option 2 is pork parmigiana with roasted cabbage for 2.5 sins.
Parmigiana.
And option 1 is the naked steak burrito bowl, which is sin free. So let us know what you'd like to see us make, and we'll make it.
Yes, we will.
For you, but then we'll eat it for ourselves.
We will. Yes.
That's
cool.
it.
Right. Yeah, it's I've missed doing this. I've missed doing the vlogs and everything.
Yeah.
I think there's been a couple. We put a couple out, but that's all. But hopefully we'll be able to get back on track now and do a bit more. I'm sure it's probably been a nice break for you. Yeah. Whatever kind of a week you are having, I hope you're having a good week on plan. I hope that your weigh-ins are getting the results that you want, whether that's weight loss or maintaining. The weather is lovely, so enjoy the weather, stay safe, and we'll see you on another video.
See you on the next one.
Take care.
Bye.
Cheerio. Right? Is that alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Talked a lot, didn't I?
So did I.